TJ Hester here from Hester Sport Fishing and Fishing Addicts Northwest. We're out here on the Hanford Reach fishing the King of the Reach Derby, and we're going to take a little bit of time to show you how to wrap a killerfish with tuna. So, this is one of my favorite killerfish here, guys. This is a KF16 and rotten banana. It's got a couple teeth marks on it, of course. So, we're going to start out with, well, why don't we run tuna up here on the Reach and, well, everywhere else. It's a great bait, super oily. I don't really think the salmon actually eats tuna, but it's, again, oily bait, something that has a lot of scent and stays scented up for a very long time. So what's very important, guys, when you're doing this, is take the tuna that's super chunky. So I run the Great Value tuna from Walmart. It's a good one, as well as like Bumblebee and whatnot. That's big, thick chunks on it. So you take this tuna, make sure your hook's sitting up top. I start at the back first. Remember, these plugs are designed to run, or when they tune them first, without a wrap on it. So you try to be pretty particular about where you place your bait on it. And I like to go smaller. It's something that I prefer. Every guy's a little bit different, you know, blondes and brunettes, right? So start with a small wrap. Take your thread here. This is the ghost thread that we got at Angler West. Oops. Take a little bit of thread. Start wrapping gently, nice and slow. And just get a base on it first. So you want to apply the wrap exactly how you want it. And the cool part about tuna, unlike a sardine or a mackerel or a herring, is it's easy to maneuver around. It gets in chunks, of course. So all you have to do is get it on there, then you can move it later. So I get a couple wraps first, flip the hook over. You don't want to have the hook hindered by the bait wrap. Take the chunk and kind of be placing it on there. It actually sticks pretty decent. Take a little bit more tuna. Oops. Place her on there. Just keep wrapping nice and gently. As you go, get a little more vigorous with it. And start to apply. Mash it down, guys. Like I said, these plugs are designed to run without a wrap first. So you want to try to keep it as low profile as possible. And also symmetrical. So take a little bit more tuna. Mash it on there. And again, guys, some plugs, you know, if it's not a true runner or whatnot, some plugs like to wrap small, some plugs like to wrap big. I gotta figure out as you go. And the other thing that I would suggest doing is do too many wraps on purpose just because it stays on there better. Again, it's not a sardine or a herring that, yeah. So take this, see all the juices in there, that's what you want. And a perfect little pair of pants. Alright, so here's a cool trick for you guys. So instead of doing a bunch of half stitches and whatnot to wrap your plug at the very end, take your finger, stick it out, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and take this tube, go inside the wrap, 1, 2, 3, cinch it down. There you go, a wrapped killerfish KF16 with tuna. Alrighty guys, well that's the gist of it, how to wrap a KF16. I cannot stress enough how important it is to use multiple wraps when doing it. Again, it's very flaky, so you do want to make sure the tuna is secure when you're wrapping it up. And play with it a lot. Like I can say, this is one of my best plugs, it's pretty chewed up. It still runs perfect with the eyelet square in the center. And if it's out-tuned, first what I'll do is I'll maneuver the wrap around. I'll push it one layer out and kind of pat it down a little bit. And that's the first thing you should check, and then go to the eyelet. But that's the gist of it, guys. Thanks to TJ Hester from Hester Sport Fishing and Fishing Addicts Northwest. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook down here, and see you on the water.